5 years on since we've started the charity, we've just been amazed at how well the charity's done. It's been incredible really, and obviously I think that a lot of people's inspiration comes from Lily and from the story of Lily, but also I think that without Liz's determination and everything that she's done for the charity, I just don't think it would have been as successful as it has been.
I'm very proud of what Liz and Lily Foundation have achieved. I think this research would not be happening in our institution without all that hard work. It has been a perfect partnership. I think one of the advantages is as the technologies have changed, the Lily Foundation have been able to support a move with the changing focus. The aim has not changed, but our journey and our ability to get there and the way that we do it has changed. Liz has amazing energy, and what she's achieved is outstanding.
The day I come home, from the 27th of February, was the day I come home without my baby. I wrote to Liz a letter from one mummy to another that had lost a child. I didn't know where else to turn. I don't know what I wrote in that letter. Liz has still got it. I wrote to one mummy to another. It was like winning the lottery, finding Liz.
Without Liz and Dave, we wouldn't have had anyone to turn to. They organise all these events off their own back with their friends and their family. They have parents ringing them up every day with new cases, and they're always there to support these new parents. And I just think it's amazing what Liz and Dave does.
It's not about doctors or scientists exploring their favourite bit of research. It's about trying to really help patients and families. And I think under those circumstances, it's so important that we've got patients and families like the Lily Foundation, it's an excellent example of this. They're helping drive the research because they're coming to the scientists and clinicians like myself saying, well, look, this is really important to me. They provide very valuable funds for us to really properly try and tackle some of these problems.
The funding we have just secured from the Lily Foundation as a result of the charity's efforts has transformed the ability for us to move much more quickly with regards to our research. We can do things in a few days now that would have taken a few weeks. This will make a tremendous difference for our little bit of research, and that can have knock-on effects. Every bit of money that comes into our laboratories goes totally to the research, and it is focused on mitochondrial diseases.
Every day we hope that there's a miracle cure. We know that it might not be in Freya's lifetime. Obviously we don't know Freya's prognosis. We've not been given an exact prognosis. As with many of the children, you just have to take, every day, and then they can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. But we do hope that that cure, is not too much in the future. Liz has been a great strength, just knowing that there's people there who completely understand where I'm coming from. I will give her regular updates on Freya, send her pictures on Freya and how she's doing. Liz is a friend that I can speak to about it, who understands. There's not many people out there who are friends who you're in contact with who who even know what mitochondrial disease is.
Liz's role in the charity is huge. Liz is the face of the charity. She's Lily's mum. She's the one that people speak to when they phone up. They don't speak to a secretary, they don't get messages taken, they speak directly to her, and they can talk to her about what their children are going through. They can ask her about the work that the Lily Foundation are doing. They can also just ask general questions about the health of their child. I mean, Liz is no medical expert and she's no replacement for their doctor, but for emotional support, she's as good as you get.
Lee and I have lost our future, we've lost our child. We go to counselling, the counsellor says we're parents without a child. Liz gave us back a family that we had lost, and by being with the Lily Foundation, being part of their fundraising, their charity days, but also having our own, and Liz and Dave come as our guests, not as the host, but they come as our guests and see how we celebrate Bridie's short life.
I'm really proud of what Liz has done for the charity. I think she's just shown incredible determination. I think she's got a lot of that from Lily's determination, and it's just been an incredible 5 years, a really amazing journey.